Hello again, everybody. Today we're going to take a look at the mission board. We're just going to run a recovery mission, and we're going to see how this whole new system works. There's been quite a few changes since 2.1 went live, and we're just going to check it out and see how this works. Let's get going.
Engage.
Alright, so we're just going to open up the mission board real quick so I can show you guys what this looks like now. It shows all of the individual factions and your reputation with them on the left side, and all of the available missions on the right. It shows you exactly what types of missions there are, what their payouts are, and on the very bottom it will show you the ones that you can't take, and it will also explain why. Like in this case, my Anaconda is just too big. The nice thing about this is it shows your payouts, and it will show the effect it has on the reputation of the faction and your reputation with that faction. That's kind of nice. The old mission board, the bulletin board, quote unquote, wasn't quite so cut and dry about it. There was a little bit more guesswork. I already have a recovery mission that I picked up a while ago. Sitting right here. You can see the payout is pretty nice, 1.3 million. Sounds pretty good to me. Well, I think we're going to take this and check it out. Open up the galaxy map here real quick. Here we go. Let's just set our destination. And let's get moving. Here we are in the destination system. Move into fuel scooping range here. And we'll hit this with the discovery scanner. Now, the discovery scanners can be used to locate your mission objectives now. They're not just for exploration anymore. And as you can see, when you scan a system, it will also give you a message that kind of points you in the direction of where your mission objective is. And it also updates your side panel. Not so much in that area, it will show in the system map, where in the system map there will be a small orange icon, just like that one there, that shows up next to the planet that your mission destination is on. Well, let's get pointed that way. Here we are, a lot closer to the planet now, and as you get closer, you'll have to be probably within 6 or 7 megameters, give or take. I haven't really pinpointed the real distance yet, but it's about a half dozen megameters roughly. You'll get a search zone that shows up with a little kind of like a globe icon next to it on there. And that is the rough location of your mission objective. So, just like before, let's get pointed that way.
Orbital flight engaged.
Now we're starting to zero in on it, and as you get closer, you can see here it will start to move around on you. And that's not a bad thing, it's just as you get closer, your sensors are searching for the actual location. And as it says, it's just a search zone. It's kind of like a search pattern. I mean, not precisely a search pattern, but it's kind of the idea, the feel it gives. You see, it'll move around a few times. And sometimes it's only once or twice, and I think this one is probably like 4 or 5 times, I think. You just kind of chase it around a little while. It can take a couple minutes. Here we go. It's finally quit jumping around on me.
Landing gear deployed.
No, this is the actual location for it. And I'll just smack the ground a little bit there. That's okay. Now we're at the actual location, so let's hop in the SRV and start collecting my cargo. Pretty good drop out of the bottom of the Anaconda here. And we are on the dark side of the planet, so it is kind of hard to see, but all the escape pods that I'm after are just right over here. And each one of these sites will spawn 6 of whatever mission item you're after at the time. Even though the mission itself wants you to deliver 8, it will only spawn 6. And the SRV can carry 2 at a time. So you're going to be going back and forth a few times like I am here. You'll want to just transfer your cargo over. And head back out for some more. And, you know, I've gone back and forth a couple of times now, so we're just going to board the ship. And as I said before, each zone will only spawn 6 of whatever item you're after.
Cargo scoop retracted.
So in this case, I actually went into Super Cruise and it turned around and came right back to the planet, and it spawns another set of 6. So you do that once and you end up with all 8 units that you need. So let's get headed back to the original system. And a lot of them will update when you get back into the original system. In this case, they want me to deliver it as soon as possible, and if I deliver it within their new time limit, they give me a credit bonus. So that's kind of nice. I mean, it's not a huge bonus by any means, but every little bit helps. Well, let's get headed that way and see if we can make it in time for that bonus. Let's refuel and hit that mission board. Alright, claim reward. Now the nice thing about this is it shows your total rewards, shows what happens with your influence with the faction, and what states it contributes to for the background sim. So overall, the new system is pretty straightforward, and the different types of missions, they behave in much the same way. Obviously the missions themselves are different, but overall they're very similar in the way they behave. You can use the discovery scanner to find things like assassination missions. You're still going down to the surface or to a nav beacon or someplace to scan something to figure out where the location of your target is. Courier missions, they can actually update mid-route and divert you to a different station. And all of this kind of stuff happens through the use of the messages that come up and things like that. So it is a lot different than it used to be, and the payouts seem to be much greater than they used to be, which is kind of nice because now you don't have to go do Robigo runs all the time just to make some nearly risk-free money. Anyway, guys, I think that's it for today. I'll see you all next time. 1, 2, 3, 14.